I'm here today at TrepanierBaer with Eric Cameron at the close of his exhibition Thanatos, which is a small mini survey of Eric's work, which features works beginning, 1963, and takes us through to his latest works, which Eric and I are standing in front of, the Thanatos series. Eric, welcome.
Thank you.
I thought I'd read a quote from Eliot.
Oh, okay.
I know
yes.
You like Eliot.
Yes.
And it seemed this is an appropriate quote, given the sort of motivation, I think, behind
yes.
Thanatos' works. Time present and time past are both perhaps present in time future, and time future contained in time past.
If all time is eternally present, all time is unredeemable. What might have been and what have been lead to one end which is always present.
What might have been is an abstraction, remaining
yes.
a perpetual possibility.
In a world of speculation.
Correct.
Yes, and then it goes on again with
correct.
Yes.
That's from the quartets.
Yes, from the four quartets.
East Coker.
No, it's Bernd Norton.
Is it Bernd Norton? Okay.
Yeah.
You have a better memory than I.
I used to read Eliot incessantly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The word that strikes me in that quote is perpetual possibility.
Yes.
And when we first spoke about this series of works, you mentioned that they were, in a sense, a contemplation on the end of life.
Yes.
And also, in a sense, also a homage to Jackson Pollock.
Yes.
And given that you say they're a contemplation on the end of life, and that's something that you've been thinking about, you are
yes.
83 years old, so it's something
yes.
that's in your mind and spirit. These works seem full of possibility. They don't seem to reflect on the darker side of end of life.
Yes.
Could you comment on that a little bit?
Well, obviously, I'm even a bit closer to the end of life now than I was then, and it doesn't bother me at all. I've never had any kind of religious belief, or maybe I did when I was a teenager, but it rapidly disappeared after that. And the word Thanatos in the means peaceful death, and it's entered into the Freudian terminology as the death wish.
In conclusion, after this conversation, and you've seen the exhibition several times now, do you have any closing thoughts on the presentation, the work, how you feel about the work now, where you're headed with the Thanatos pieces? Is there you've had a long and prestigious career as a painter, a writer, a video maker, a teacher. And when you stand in this room, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking in the first place that all the work is mine. There's no denying that. I did every one of these. And even though when you get round to refining that, in fact, I've removed myself from it as much as possible to allow the process to come into it. At the same time, when it comes down to filling in the space that says artist, I have no compunction about writing Eric Cameron against it. In this exhibition, I'm very conscious that this is the gallery's presentation, and absolutely magnificently done. So I'm very grateful for that. And noting things like the fact that on the other side of this wall there's one of the square paintings, that then you have a cross-like form between these square paintings, and that everything is sort of anchored along that form, and that these works are sort of the multiple of all that. And I think it's certainly one of the most pleasing exhibitions I've ever had. And I'm glad you all put it together, because I'd have been far too self-conscious about organising things.
You can't get away from that.
I can't get away from that. And though it has even though I see self-consciousness as something totally negative, it has, by a perverse route, been a very positive determinant of the things that I've done. But there comes a certain stage where negativity has to give way to something positive, if there is going to be anything worthwhile that emerges out of it. And that's really where the exhibition takes over from the individual pieces.
Yeah. And that's also, I think, where the Thanatos works lie.
Yes, yes. Well, Thanatos, the name, you know, death, peaceful death, nothing very dramatic, nothing very heroic, is as a concept that ultimate in negativity, and I think it fits well enough with work that yet becomes extremely colourful. So it's
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
yes,
great.
And thank you all of you for this wonderful exhibition, which is really shows my work in a way that I haven't seen it before, and is very, very much appreciated.
Well, it's a pleasure to work with you, and it was a pleasure to organize this show and present it. Thank you.
Thank you.